pre-K parents, welcome to Open House 2020, as crazy as this is. I'm not going to talk for long because we have made a video that we will give you the link for later on, and it will show your children working and playing every day in here, and I know you'd much rather see them in action than hear me tell you about it. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's different in the pre-K Oaks. When the children arrive every day, it is all about independence and responsibility. Our cubbies are in the hall, so they hang up their stuff. If they have a note, they take it off their bag, they bring it in. Before they enter the classroom, they say the password. Today's password was haunted house. We made haunted houses, and we've been talking about spooky, scary things. So this hangs over the door, they read it, and then they enter. Of course, I don't expect them to be able to read the word, but I want them to start to know that letters have sounds. You put them together to make a word that stands for something. So there's always a picture to give them a clue. They're very proud of themselves. After they come in, it's open time, which is all about choice. There's always a writing activity, there's always a manipulative, there's always a building activity, and they can always do some free play. Right now, everything is a choice, but soon we will start to steer the children in the directions that need a little more fine motor skill, that need maybe some work on their lettering, on their counting skills, on their scissor skills. After open time, everyone washes their hands, gets their snack. After snack, they come and sit on the rug. Everyone reads morning message with me. They're getting really good at starting to know their sight words, and they're very proud of themselves for being able to read along. Then we have a story. Usually after story, we do a learning activity that might be putting leaves in numerical order or putting pumpkins in alphabetical order. Sometimes we have a question of the day. Yesterday it was, what is circumference? We had a pumpkin and everyone had a different size string, and we all took turns giving a hypothesis whether our string was going to be too long, too short, or just right to go around the pumpkin. One of the fun things about only having 12 children in this class is we get to spend a lot more time exploring and learning and discovering things together. After that time, we usually get up and do some brain breaks. It is my happiest time of the day to watch them, and you will see that on the video when they do their brain breaks. After brain breaks, sometimes we come to the table and do a learning activity. It could be a bingo game. Last week we did a rhyming game. So we're starting to introduce little by little all the skills they're going to need for kindergarten. In our class we have specials every day. On Monday we have art room. On Tuesday we have journal writing. This is their journal. You'll get to see it at conference time, and you'll get to take it home at the end of the year. Right now, journal is a choice, but pretty soon they will be strongly encouraged to come and write in their journal. On Wednesdays, we have music with Mr. Edward. On Thursdays, we have iPad Lab. Of course, I really think these children don't need any more time on electric devices, but they do need those iPad skills for next year, and so everyone gets 5 minutes at a time to work together. There's 3 or 4 of them working on their iPads. On Friday, it's science, which is usually the highlight of the week with Professor Phelan. They get to wear their little lab coat and sometimes their goggles. Last week we used our clipboards. They're feeling very grown up in doing that. I just wanted to tell you that I've been doing this for 33 years, and I want you to know, I always tell my parents, this is a no worry zone. These are the good years. This is the fun stuff. Everybody's going to get to go where they're going. Everybody's going to get the skills that they need. So save your worries for prom night, spring break in Cancun, Fraternity Hell Week. No worries here. We will do this together, and it will be great fun. Before I let you go, I just want to share a quote with you that I found a few years ago that really speaks to me, and I hope that it speaks to you. Don't become preoccupied with your child's academic ability, but instead teach them to sit with those sitting alone. Teach them to be kind. Teach them to offer their help. Teach them to be a friend to the lonely. Teach them to encourage others. Teach them to think about other people. Teach them to share. Teach them to look for the good. This is how they'll change the world. Thank you. Bye.